Hey, Motorman here, and after 2.5 years, do I still think my Icon Revival was worth it? Would I do it again? Let's take a ride and we'll talk about it. So the question is, after 2.5 years, do I still love this bike? Am I still happy that I bought it? Yes, I am. Sometimes I'll just sit in my garage. I got TV there, refrigerator. It's my man cave, and I can't help but just look at this bike and appreciate how beautiful it looks. Very reminiscent of the original model that came out in '69. Back then, if you're wondering why they didn't paint the fairing and the bags, it's because in '69 they were gel coated and they came from the factory just like this. The factory did not paint them. Now, the other Icon models that they came out with, I was very happy with those as well. The Road King version, really nice. I like both colors, the red and the orange. The Diablo, I think they called it, which is the Lowrider ST Icon model. Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that. I don't think it looked much like the original. And of course the new Heritage that looked like the Hydroglide. Yeah, great looks, great riding motorcycle. If I had the money, I'd probably buy all of the Icon models with the exception of maybe the Lowrider ST. So yep, I think it was worth it. I enjoy it every time I get on it. Now granted, I probably could have found an original '69, maybe even restored, for around the same money or maybe a little bit more, but being I'm not a mechanic and you get a bike that old, you're going to have constant maintenance problems. It's not going to be near as quick, handle as well. So I'm glad they came out with this bike because I love the style, and that's what this bike is all about. Nostalgic, classic American style without all the problems that you had if you bought a bike that's been restored, or if you attempt to restore it yourself, which I don't have the talent for. So yep, I still love this bike. It's just like any, it rides just like any 2021 to 2023 Harley Davidson touring motorcycle. Very reliable, no problems with it. And if I had to do it over again, yes, I would. I'll probably never sell this bike, but if I sell it within 10 years or so, I'll probably get my money back, maybe even make a few bucks, not counting inflation. Of course, if inflation keeps going the way it is, this bike will probably be worth 50 grand in 5 years. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully the economy gets better, inflation goes down, and I'll still be enjoying this motorcycle. I'll never put a lot of miles on it because I've got 5 different motorcycles, and I take chances or turns riding this one day and that one. I don't tour with this bike because I'm afraid if I had to park this overnight in a motel, I'd get up and it'd be gone. So that's one of the drawbacks of having a limited edition motorcycle like this, only 1,500 made, is that yeah, you gotta really worry about where you park it and how long you park it for, etc. Whenever I go to a gas station or anything, people are always asking about it, so people love the looks of it. But sometimes I feel like the bike owns me instead of the other way around. But to answer the question, would I do it all over again? Yep, I sure would. I think the bike is well worth it. If you saw the original video I did when I got 2 of these motorcycles, and I put a disclaimer in it. I said what's appearing in the video is not actually how it occurred, but I guess nobody read the disclaimer because I got more hate mail on that video than anything I've ever done. And we made it look like in the video that my wife bought me one and I wasn't appreciative of it because she didn't tell me about it. And I don't like surprises. Meanwhile, I bought one and didn't tell her about it. It was a joke, okay? That, of course, never happened. If my wife had bought me this motorcycle without telling me and I didn't have another one, I'd have been thrilled. But the way it really happened was I found one dealer that had one. I called him up. He said, it's already sold. I said, well, if anything changes, give me a call back. And then I called another dealer, and they said, we got one coming in a couple of days, and it's not sold. So I bought that one. And then the other dealer called me and said, yeah, the guy backed out. So if you want it, you got it. So I talked to my wife about it. I says, you know, we'll get one for me, one for you. And maybe in 10 or 12 years, we sell them and get our money back or make some money. So she agreed, and we got both the bikes. I wound up selling the other one because my wife had to have a hip surgery that she never really recovered from, couldn't ride anymore, so I sold that one. But I won't sell this one. Maybe I'll leave it to my son, who's out in Texas right now. He's in the Air Force, and he is bikeless at this moment, but he's going to have to wait till I die to get this bike. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed this, and give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.